That's new.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So I talked to Caesar. He said you were ducking him tonight in the 100 free.
I was what?
Ducking him. He said you were scared.
Yeah, right. Well, actually no, but I'm pretty sick of racing right now. It's my true honest feeling, and that's what I said to Brett this morning after the race. I flipped at the 50, and then I saw Caesar, and I think Dave Walter was on the other side, and I started going away. I was like, you know, I don't care. I don't even care. I don't want to try. And it's like the first time of the season I feel that way. I mean, maybe even the first time in my life I feel that way. So I think it's like not a big deal for right now, but it could be if I try to go and try again. So I would rather pull out of that one and have a good one in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I did right now. I'm just feel just sick of swimming right now.
Yeah, I mean you've been racing so much the last couple months. Does that scare you though that you thought that for a second?
No, I don't think it scares me. I think that I'm glad to feel that way actually. So I know that I'm kind of human, and I know that at some point, all right, this is too many days where I need to stop racing and get some rest and refocus on, you know, recovering and getting my stroke together.
As a pro, I mean, that's something that you have to pay attention to, you know, when it comes to that, and especially in a sprint event when you're powerful and you got the fast twitches that you can't always call on all the time. When did you start thinking about things like that and figuring out how to manage those type of situations?
I really start doing that kind of stuff and that kind of thinking last season. I think when I went back to Auburn and I started training with Brett, and that's when we started racing a lot, even doing practices. And I was like, all right, there's like new type of work, new way of working. So that's when I started getting used to it. And in this season, during the fall, I raced from October until December. I had 54 races. And I think that's quite a lot. And so I learned how to manage the tension, the pressure, getting nervous before a race, getting pumped up, like this kind of stuff.
Yeah. We talked in Charlotte, and you weren't sure if you were going to be able to come back after Mare Nostrum in the Paris Open. What happened?
My federation was nice enough to fly me business. So we actually found a middle way where we could, you know, get both what we wanted. So I stayed for Mediterranean Games. I raced. They were happy by my races. I was happy too. And then they had me fly back the next day in business. And I'm actually flying back on Wednesday on business again. So that's like that was the key point for me. If I wanted to come back here, it's like, okay, but I have one thing. I have to fly at least business, so I can get some rest and sleep and not feel crap after the race.
Obviously, you had more invested in French nationals yourself, making your team and everything. But just compare the atmosphere, just compare the environment here at U.S. Nationals, at U.S. Trials, to what you experienced a few months ago at French Nationals.
I have to say, before coming here, I was very excited. And my girlfriend was excited too about coming here. She was like, yeah, we're going to Nationals. She talked to me about it like 2 months ago. She was like, that'd be nice to go and watch, because all we heard from Olympic trials last year was just amazing. And to be honest, not disappointed, but it's not what I was expecting. And it's pretty much the same as Nationals in France. So I'm like, all right, maybe we don't have, you know, not too much behind them as far as organizing Nationals or big meets like that. Overall, all I can say is that the big guys are pretty much not ready for that meet, or they took a lot of months easy and a lot of vacations. And I think a lot of them are not really focused on this season, and I also think that the whole suit situation is taking a lot away from the sport and away from the athletes too. And I can see it. I can see a lot of them getting sick of it.
Yeah. Taper time. What's taper time like for Freddie Bousquet?
Right now?
Yeah.
It's gonna be about putting my legs up a lot, walking as less as I can, trying to get better sleeps. I usually don't take any naps. But I'm gonna try to do that, and mainly sleep and just low key, no stress, no fighting. So I'm not gonna be calling my mom every day because I'm stuff like that. I don't want to get all nervous or anything like that. I'm not gonna be overthinking about racing. I probably watch a few of my best races a couple of times before the meet, but not every day. You know, just once or twice before just remind me of help me visualize the race in Rome. That's about it.
Yeah, good stuff, man. I'll see you in Rome. Best of luck.
Yeah.